Penalty?
No, scrum being awarded.
He's awarded a scrum, has he? That's a...
Just a slight knock-on. You can have just little knock-ons, can't you?
Yes, do it all the time. Bennett to feed the scrum. Poidevin breaks away from the scrum, looks for support, gets it back. Bennett looking for it, fires it away. Out it comes to Southwell. Southwell straightens up play, but this keen President's side is making it very hard for the Poidevin side to penetrate. This ruck is 10 metres inside the President's half. Making good ground is Poidevin side. Pushing it right upfield. They've gained 15 metres in that push. Now Bennett going in after the ball, demands the ball. Out it comes very quickly. Walton kicks through, but it's been knocked forward and kicked into touch. No, I think that was the young fellow. 13, was it? We haven't got a 13.
Scott Clem, but he's been replaced by Andrew, one of the Gordon.
McClellan. Hello, here's Cabot away. Cabot's streaking over halfway, looking for support. Oh, slips it back inside. It was a...
Gordon's got the ball.
Gordon running it across field, but he's been chased. And he slips the pass away. Back inside it goes there to Brims. Brims fires it away. Out it comes to Lucas. Lucas looking for support, but the ball has been knocked to ground and picked up by the President's 11. Back it comes to Pearson, is it? Pearson's leaving the ball there for someone to come in quickly and pick it up. 20 metres out. Once more, the President's 15 are on the attack, kicking the board forwards in that ruck and picked it up. There's looks like Joey Fitzgibbons has slipped back onto the field, but to no avail. And the referee says, "Come back, Joey. Won't have a yarn to you."
They're on and off.
Like the bride's 90.
On and off like an Irish trafficator.
Can someone pass me a beer, please? Oh, here it is.
Yes, of course we are.
Yes, that's mine. I'll take it, Terry.
Yes, yes.
McAleer is on, and he's...
replaced Scott Clem.
That's it. We've just worked it out. Our intelligence has found out that...
Our intelligence is... That's a contradiction in terms.
Hello, Falky just come off for another charge.
Yeah.
Sparks.
That's who I thought. That's the Gordon. One of the Gordon.
10-0 is the score in favour of the President's 15, and McAleer has come on, but there's a very hard maul in the middle of the field. Back it comes to Fitzgibbons. Fitzgibbons looking for support, and he's actually slipped it away too. Number 10, that's the Hannon. Hannon's pass has been... McAleer has regained possession for the President's side, and Gordon Bray has ruled a knock-on. Terry, what's that? I just didn't pick that signal up.
Sort of bending down.
Yeah, I couldn't see through the crowd. No.
Some very famous people walking past us. There's Mr. Lucas.
There's Brian Lucas. Good heavens, he's all the way from New Acres. I wonder who's looking after the cattle.
Brian Lucas. My goodness, what wonderful personalities are here today.
Mick Young's charging upfield with a furious look on his face, but they've lost it forward. And number 4 killing it off again.
Number 4, Bruce Lock, 4 boys.
Oh, they've been giving away a lot of possession as the President's side, but leading with good driving runs from their flank men, namely Cabot.
Mainly from Cabot, yes. Cabot has been showing a great deal of speed. Every time he's got the ball, he has made ground, and he's proving his mettle, isn't he, as a pretty classic type winger.
One ball on. In fact, they come with it now.
Bruce Boys was just penalised, so he's having a rest.
Is he? Oh, well, that sounds all right.
One of the Gordon twins are on there. Searle is also back on number 8.
Cutler won that beautifully, that line out with his height. Poidevin charging upfield. Still trailing 10 points to 0, though. There goes Bennett. Gets it away to Southwell. Southwell looking for support. He's one of the new players. Kennedy, come on. Kennedy on the far side has lost possession, and it's been picked up quickly, but a maul will form immediately straight over the top of him. and it's anybody's ball at this stage. There's neither side is making ground in there, but possession will be nobody's by the sound of it.
Keenly contested. Keenly contested. Would you like to make a donation?
This is an amateur sport, Margaret.
No, it's not. It is here.
Yes.
Just as an aside, Barry, what do you think of the Super 12 series that has been shown at the moment around the country? Great concept and great rugby being played.
Terry, it's great to see that. I hasten to use the word, but the professional attitude that they're using with the 12s, I think it's marvellous, and it's what people want.
Yeah, well, it's now a professional game. I mean, they've accepted that, and rightly so. I think the major players of the game today, their time is being taken up quite readily by their commitment to the game, and I think they ought to be paid for it.
I think Simon Poidevin would agree that he was born too soon.
No, I don't think so. There's not too many mountains he hasn't climbed.
Kara's on now for the Poidevin side, slips the pass away, in possession, still a maul forming, and it's Poidevin's feed in. 10 points to 0 in favour of the President's 15 side. Terry will explain. We've had it.
What's a roll? A maul. I was going to say there's no such thing as a roll. A maul is a contest between two players. Contesting the ball. Oh, and here we go. We can't. And that's Stephen Shield. Johnny Shields' ball.
Johnny Shield, former Dirty Red player of Goulburn renown, of course. Been hard to get a clean ball from these mauls, Terry.
Yeah, the mauls have been a little bit untidy. I think the technique is not quite as good as perhaps Simon would be used to, but nevertheless it's been a pretty entertaining sort of a game. There's been plenty of action. The ball's moving backwards and forwards pretty well.
I think we'll hear more from this big crowd up on the hill on the Simon Poidevin Oval Hill when the President's side are running towards the hill with Cabot on the flank making some great ground, I think, in the second half, don't you?
I would agree, absolutely. I'm just looking at the scoreboard, Barry. I don't know whether I've missed something, but they've got 17-0 up on the scoreboard. 98, 62 and 17. Can you make any head nor tail out of those numbers?
I think it's a maths master gone mad. Oh, he'd be from St Pat's, he wouldn't know what the score was. Sorry, Mazzarini.
It's been a great game. Here he goes, Cabot.
There's Cabot, coming back in field this time, looking for support, always looking for support, gets it back well too. Number 3 for the Perrin. Perrin's now on the field, gets the pass away. Out it goes to Clem on the far side. Matthew Clem feeds, looks back inside, finds support too, but dear, oh dear. Well, I'd like to see a replay on that, please, Terry, if you would.
Would you? So would I.
I thought that was
the first time.
I thought that was some beautiful rugby then. They ran the ball very well. All started by Cabot, of course. Cabot looking for support and doesn't want to be a real star of the show, but got the pass away well. And
certainly turning out that way, though, isn't it?
A lot faster than his father, I'd suggest. Oh, Dickie was pretty fast, yes, but good sideline man, Dickie, yes.
Here we go again.
Poidevin's
15 are winning an awful lot of ball, but not doing a lot with it.
Well, it seems to be that the younger brigade in the President's side just has the edge on them, I think.
A little bit more enthusiasm, I think.
It's remembering they're running with this nor'easterly.
Oh, this big nor'easterly, yeah. And that's something that's very uncommon to this part of the world. Normally, we should be sort of bracing ourselves against a stiff westerly from this stiff whiskey from up here. This stiff westerly. Here we go again.
That was a good run by Kennedy, but lost possession to the President's side, and the ball into touch just on halfway, right in front of our cameraman here, doing an excellent job. Chris Jones's crew from Goulburn doing an excellent job with this video, which will be going right throughout the world, and we would contract anybody around the world if they want any rugby games covered, I'm sure.
I'm sure, yes. They're lining up with contracts already. I'm unavailable. Nicely won.
Gets it away. Falk straightens up. He's got to reach. That'd be nice. Away it comes, out to Pearson. Pearson is grounded about 20 metres inside Poidevin's half. Poidevin's 15, that is, of course, but a little knock on there. So referee Gordon Bray will put the ball, we asked for the ball to be put in the scrum by the halfback from the Poidevin's 15, who, of course, is Jason Bennett. Out it comes to Onions. Onions looking for support. Very conspicuous with the long ponytail. Onions feeds the ball back to his support in Jock Kennedy, but it's been lost there, and away it comes. Out now. Oh, that was bad luck for Scarl. Scarl's losing the ball over, but the referee will have no alternative but to bring the play back to within 15 metres of the Poidevin's 15 try line. 10 points to nil in favour of the President's 15. Seems like we've been playing for about 45 minutes, Terry. Is the game any special duration today?
I'd say 40 minutes each way would be the required time. What time? Half time has just been called, I would say, by the sound of that whistle. Or no, just a replacement. Just a replacement. Greg Hucker is now going on for the President for the Poidevin 15. He's playing in number 6 on the flank position. Oh, Copeland was offside. He was further offside than me. Mrs. Stuart McGregor was just decked very heavily by number 8. That would have been John Searle.
The President's 15 have given away a lot of possession, haven't they? They've, with their keenness, I think, getting up in the play and enthusiasm to get the possession. And I think, thank heavens for the Poidevin side, because it has given them some relief.
Right. Here's the ball for you, Barry. You can catch that. Oh, it's hit the tent right behind the commentary position.
Marquee, thank you, Derek.
Marquee, oh, Marquee. Marquee who? So there's been a few changes. Yes, there's moving. There's a crowd just moved past us.
Gordon Bray having a bit to say to this line-out. Tinkerbell, of course, Tinker wouldn't know much about the game at this stage. His hair's in his eyes. He's trying to get his...
He's got a haircut similar to mine.
Scarl picks the ball up beautifully on the half volley. Charges upfield just about 15 metres over halfway, right in centre field. But losing possession in that maul. Back it goes to Brims. Brims dummies. Cutler goes in, adds a little bit of weight to the ruck. 10 points to nil in favour of the President's 15, with half-time not too far away.
Pretty evenly matched sides, you know, Barry, when you come to think of it. I mean, there are a lot of big names out there, but there's also a lot of very keen and up-and-coming rugby players getting a run out there today, and it's showing in the evenness of the game. A little bit scrappy at times, but I think that's to be expected. It's very early in the season.
I think they'd welcome this cloud cover.
I'm sure they would. And I think there's a wet canteen at half-time. There's a little bit of orange juice and stuff, I think. I'm sure. Some of them had a training run last night.
Yes, I believe some of them were out the picnic races as well, so it's a long walk in from Binder.
Was they on today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
President's 15, holding the ball in the scrum. Right in centre field. Back it comes to Scarl. Scarl gets it away. A ruck has been formed. 10 minutes. There's the half-time hooter. Well, Terry, your summary of the first half, please. While I have a drink.
Well, from what I can see, Barry, the ascendancy really hasn't been gained by either side. Both sets of forwards are trying to gain the superiority, and neither set have been able to do that. I think the difference in the game has been evidenced by the fact that the 2 tries that have been scored, or is it 2 or 3? Yeah, 2 tries that have been scored have been both scored by outside backs, with Stephen Cabot being in the forefront of nearly every attacking movement. So. Good on Grizz. Grizz Taylor, one of the characters of Goulburn Rugby, has just walked past, showing that this beautiful climate of ours is we are really like a dog with a bad name. It's not that cold today. Look at Grizz running around there. He's got no clothes on. And he's not even blue. And he's got red hair as well.